Hi everyone, my name is Anna and today I'm going to be making a video talking about the Mediterranean diet versus cancer. My research question is, does following the Mediterranean diet result in lower risk of cancer in humans? The Mediterranean diet is considered the #1 healthiest diet recorded by the U.S. News and World Report. The Mediterranean diet topped the scale as the best diet overall for the 7th consecutive year. U.S. News also ranked the Mediterranean diet #1 in 6 other categories as best diet for diabetes, heart health, bone and joint health, healthy eating, easiest to follow, and most family friendly. The Mediterranean diet consists of minimally processed plant-based foods, including lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts and seeds, olive oil with moderate amounts of fish, eggs, dairy products, and red wine. The Mediterranean diet originated around the Mediterranean Sea in countries such as Greece and Italy. Some overall health benefits of the Mediterranean diet include lower risk of cardiovascular disease, cancer, dementia, diabetes, and is found to be related to improved mental health and longevity. What is cancer and how does it occur? Cancer is a term used to describe a disease that occurs when cells in the body grow and spread uncontrollably. This happens when cells in the body are genetically mutated in their DNA, which can be caused by many factors. In this video, we'll be focused on how our diet can be used to fight against things in our body called free radicals, which modify the DNA in our cells to cause cancers. Cancer is the second leading cause of death globally, accounting for nearly 10 million deaths in the year 2020. The leading types of cancer in men are lung, prostate, colorectal, stomach, and liver cancer, while the leading types of cancer for women are breast, colorectal, lung, cervical, and thyroid cancer. How do these two connect? The Mediterranean diet is full of antioxidants which work to eliminate free radicals in the body. Free radicals attack cells and damage cells, DNA, proteins, and cell membranes, and they contribute to DNA instability and mutation, which can lead to cancer, as we talked about before. Free radicals are made naturally within the body through respiration, as well as can be introduced into the body through exposure to cigarette smoke, air pollution, UV rays, and other chemicals found in our environment. When we eat a diet with lots of antioxidants, those antioxidants have extra electrons that can attach to the free radicals to complete them and stabilize them to keep them from attacking our healthy cells, causing damage. According to Dietary Antioxidants in the Mediterranean Diet, published by the National Library of Medicine, the main ingredients in the Mediterranean diet contain numerous compounds that act in a beneficial way, and strong antioxidants of the free radical scavenging type are predominantly present, and they have been assumed to protect against oxidative stress and related diseases. To conclude this idea, a diet full of antioxidants such as the Mediterranean works to limit free radicals in the body, and that helps to reduce one's risk of cancer. The first research article that I'll be referencing is titled Natural Antioxidants from Some Fruits, Seeds, Foods, and Natural Products and Associated Health Benefits and Update. This is a review article that highlights the pharmacological relevance of antioxidants in fruits, plants, and other natural sources and their beneficial effect on human health throughout its analysis and in-depth discussion of studies that included phytochemistry and their pharmacological effects. Let's get into it. To begin, antioxidants are the most important substances that help to prevent the oxidation process. Oxidation is partly referred to as a chemical reaction capable of producing free radicals. As a result, chain reactions may occur, potentially causing serious damage to organism cells. Antioxidants are found in some of the following foods, contain these specific antioxidant compounds, and have these potential mechanisms of action. Apples contain phenolics and flavonoids that have the capability to decrease tumor cell growth, and the apple extracts with skin showed a significant reduction in tumor cell growth when compared to without skins. Berries contain anthocyanins and are health maintenance chemopreventative. Strawberries in particular are found to reduce oxidation of low-density lipoprotein and platelet aggregation, so strawberry extracts and their components have been shown to have anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, and heart disease prevention characteristics. Carotenoid-rich plants such as carrots, sweet potatoes, and kale include beta-carotene and have the ability to protect biological systems from superoxide, which is a reactive oxygen species that damages cells and tissues. Several studies have found that increasing carotenoids in one's diet can reduce the risk of acquiring a range of degenerative diseases such as cancer. Pecan nuts contain ellagic acid, gallic acid, protocatechuic, and p-hydroxybenzoic acids and have the ability to increase antioxidant activity. Walnuts contain phenolics and have a visible supply of chemicals that have antibacterial activity and health protective effects. Grain contains ferulic acid and diferulic acids, and a consumption of high-fiber whole grain diets has been linked to a lower risk of cancer and heart disease. Whole grains have been demonstrated to lower risk of developing colon cancer, breast cancer, diabetes, coronary heart disease, and overall mortality in various studies. Lastly, coffee brew contains polyphenols and melanoidins, which can decrease active oxygen scavenging activity. In conclusion of this first study, fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and coffee are all parts of the Mediterranean diet, and they are all found to have these components, which are proven to reduce oxidative stress, decrease tumor growth, increase antioxidants in the body, and are found to reduce risk of cancer as well as other deadly diseases we are facing in the world today. If we can start to incorporate the Mediterranean diet more globally, we could start to see a healthier population and face less deaths due to cancer and other diseases. I quote the study once more here, where I say adopting functional foods with high antioxidant potential will improve the effectiveness and affordable management of free radical diseases while avoiding the toxicities and unwanted side effects caused by conventional medications such as chemotherapy. This is how this idea relates to the concept of food as medicine. Additionally, here are some statistics from an article or a study published by the National Library of Medicine titled "The Total Antioxidant Content of More Than 3,100 Foods, Beverages, Spices, Herbs, and Supplements Used Worldwide." This study is comparing the amounts of antioxidants in different food groups. We can see based off this research that the food groups with the highest amounts of antioxidants in the 90th percentile are plant-based foods at 24.3, berries and berry products at 37.08, chocolate at 13.23, herbal and traditional medicines at 120.18, fruit and fruit juices at 2.36, legumes at 1.18, nuts and seeds at 15.83, spices and herbs at 74.97, and vitamin and dietary supplements at 316.93. These are all categories that correspond with the Mediterranean diet and further prove that the Mediterranean diet is best for incorporating antioxidants which neutralize free radicals in the body and decrease cell damage, leading to a decreased risk of cancer. Today we learned about the Mediterranean diet, about how the Mediterranean diet includes tons of nourishing food choices that greatly benefit the lives of those who follow it. We learned that the diet helps to incorporate tons of nutrients and antioxidants into our bodies and how those antioxidants work to help lower the risk of cancer as well as other harmful diseases. However, people who are at risk for cancer or other serious diseases shouldn't be the only ones considering switching or incorporating aspects of the Mediterranean diet into their lifestyle. Anyone can benefit from this diet, and it would make the world a healthier place all around. If you would like to try incorporating the Mediterranean diet into your daily life, here are a few ways you can do so. The Mediterranean diet is all about the types of foods you are eating, not counting calories or being overly restrictive about the foods you cannot eat. It is easy to personalize the diet to meet your own needs. Here are some strategies found at an article called "Does the Mediterranean Style Diet Decrease Your Risk of Cancer?" published by the City of Hope in 2023. First, eating more fruits and vegetables, about 2 or 3 servings a day of fruit and 4 or more servings of vegetables per day. You may need to work up to this amount. Choose whole grains such as whole grain breads, cereals, and pastas. Start to read nutrition labels as a guide to keep track of your whole grain intake. Work on getting your fats from plant sources such as olive, canola, or sunflower oils rather than butter when cooking. You can also work to incorporate more unsalted nuts and seeds, which have healthy fats from plants. 1 serving of nuts or seeds is about 1/4 of a cup. Try mixing up your protein sources by incorporating fish or shellfish a few times per week, poultry 2 times a week, and eggs around 3 times a week. Some healthy options for fish are canned tuna, salmon, cod, haddock, and whitefish. Start to switch to low-fat dairy products such as skim or 1% milk, low-fat cottage cheese, low-fat cheese, and low-fat Greek or plain yogurt. Also, try to cut out or find alternatives for red and processed meat. There is evidence to support that eating red meat and processed meat can cause colorectal cancer. The Mediterranean diet does not include large amounts of red or processed meat, so try to steer clear of that if and when possible. Also, steer clear of sugary soft drinks. Work to stick to water, unsweetened tea, and coffee. The Mediterranean diet also does not include sweets and bakery items such as cakes, cookies, pies, donuts, or candy. These are all linked to obesity and should be eaten as a treat or on a special occasion. It is important to watch portion sizes when eating these items. Lastly, try to avoid salty and highly processed foods and work on incorporating natural herbs and spices to enrich flavors in food rather than salt. I hope you consider making this change that will greatly impact your health. You will thank yourself in the future as you will be actively decreasing your chances of becoming sick. Tell your friends and family to watch this video and maybe they will make the switch too. Thank you for watching.